What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So today is March 12th. It's Friday. I just took a long, hot, steamy bath, much needed, and I am about to get ready for my workout. And shout out to Michaela from Michaela DIY. I mentioned her in my previous vlog. She's a Spanish YouTuber. Oh girl, why are you getting blurry? Sorry. She talks Spanish in her videos, and shout out to her because she's like motivating me to speak more Spanish. También yo quiero tratar de hablar español en mis videos because yo necesito aprender español. Yo no hablo español bien y me he olvidado palabras y yo quiero tratar de hablar todos los días en español. So in my videos you guys are going to be seeing me talk. Hopefully I remember because sometimes I forget, so bear with me. Pero yo voy a tratar, I'm going to try my best to talk in Spanish in my videos, you know, and I'll try to translate it if I can, and if I can't, sorry, I'm just going to be going with the flow, you know. No, put those pencils back. We're not playing with the pencils. We are not Wolverine with those pencils. Anyways, right now I'm about to take some Herbalife tea, and I'm about to turn on my last day of Epic 2. That's crazy. I've been doing a workout program on YouTube. Shout out to Caroline Jervan. Today is day 50, the last day of this program, and after this I'm just gonna continue. She has another program, so I'm just gonna continue that, and it's also 50 days. So, you know, I'm just gonna continue with my fitness journey, working out 5 to 6 days a week. Right now it's 6 days. I don't know what this new program has, like the days off, but yeah, mama. Anyways, let me go ahead and get ready for this workout. Okay, so I actually have Caroline turned on right here. I was just skimming through it to see like what to expect in today's workout. Her workouts are pretty difficult, but I have gotten so much stronger throughout this whole process, so I'm like really happy about that. But this is the tea that I take, and I be slacking on this. Like, I was slacking on this for a few months, and you guys saw me using like C4 and stuff, but like this is it right here. Like, this gives you a boost of energy without even like starting to feel it. You know how like with pre-workouts you get like that tingly feeling? Not with this. So I'm about to put some, I just literally like eyeball it, and I put probably more than I should, but it says to drink 8 ounces of water, but I honestly have like maybe 4 ounces, like, so I could just have way more energy. Pour it kind of like a little over halfway of this little cup right here, and usually I put like this aloe that Herbalife has, and the flavors that I have tasted is mango and mandarin, but mine finished. I actually have to order some more because I put it inside of my tea because it's good for your digestive system. It also helps you with cravings and stuff, and it makes the tea taste better. Yeah, because this tea isn't like really great when you just drink it like this. You can also drink it hot, but when it comes to this type of tea, I just like to chug it down, and that's about it. So cheers. It's not that bad, it's just tastes earthy. Anyways, it's really exciting. Caroline has like a whole bunch of balloons. I'm talking like if I know her, but she has like a whole bunch of balloons in the background, and it's just so exciting. I'm sure she's like super excited. Like, y'all, there's so many people doing this program. I can only imagine how empowering she must feel, you know? Sometimes I feel really empowered just with you guys, you know, like, and sometimes it's really surreal to even think that you guys find me to be an inspiration and like motivating, or even like you guys having a hard day at work or whatever it is that's going on in your life, and then you say that I help you. Sometimes I believe it and sometimes I don't, because it's just such a surreal feeling. So I can only imagine how she must feel right now. But I'm about to do this, and then I am going to go to my desk and do what I've been doing all these days, aka coloring. And it's funny because I was skimming through the program and I paused it at 222. Let's see what that means. I've been seeing a lot of repeating numbers for like the past few months. Usually it's 555 and 333 and 111. What is the meaning of 222? Creating new beginnings and expand with the universe. Whenever you're seeing 222, it is a divine sign letting you know that a new cycle is about to start in your life. This new cycle of experiences is about growth and expansion. I wonder what that means. All right, so let's go ahead and do this workout. Day 50. Let's get it.
this might be right. Either you feel it or you don't. Might give it a try, yeah. Our bodies collide. Baby, you're everything I want. Let's give it some time, yeah. Somebody told me I should hit and run, but they don't know, they don't know, they don't know. Nobody knows but us how we roll, how we roll. Nobody knows what we got but us, but us. Let them keep talking, let them believe that they know, 'cause they don't, no they don't, no they don't. Let them believe that they know, 'cause they don't, no they don't, no they don't. I feel so alive when I'm with you. I'm on flight mode. You move me inside, yeah. Then we get disturbed. So many people let me know I should bounce from your world, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Somebody told me I should hit and run, but they don't know, they don't know, they don't know. Nobody knows but us how we roll, how we roll. Nobody knows what we got but us, but us. Let them keep talking, let them believe that they know, 'cause they don't, no they don't, no they don't. Let them believe that they know, 'cause they don't, no they don't, no they don't. Let them keep talking, they don't, they don't, they don't. How we roll. Let them keep talking, they don't, they don't, they don't. How we roll.
Alright, so I'm about to make myself some dinner. The kids just had some chicken and barbecue, and now I'm just gonna make myself this what is this called? Simply steamed broccoli and cheese sauce. I mentioned it in a previous vlog, and I'm just gonna put it in the microwave for like 7 minutes. And now I'm gonna make some chicken. Bam! I feel like I got something in my eye. Alrighty, you guys, so I'm like still in my sports bra. What you want, mama? You want me to wrap you up? Sit down. Come, sit down. Sit down. She wants me to put the blanket on her. Come on, sit down. Girl, don't do that. You're gonna hurt yourself. Anyways, let me get like a tripod or something. Give me a second. Alrighty, so I always try my best to watch, you know, positive videos, motivational videos and stuff like that. So I obviously get things in my recommended, and I found this new channel called Hindz. I believe that's how you pronounce his name, and he talks a lot about like self-love and having a deeper relationship with yourself and who we are as humans, and just a lot of like internal things and stuff. Anyways, I'm watching this video, and I put a certain thing in here because I say this a lot, and I'm going to mention it just because it's my life. And I've always mentioned how right now I am focusing truly on myself. Quick backstory for those of you who don't know, like when I was a teenager, I was in a relationship for 5 years. Literally from 13 until the age of 18, and then on and off when I was 19. It was so toxic. It was just like my first relationship ever. It was super comfortable. I didn't want to meet anybody, and I literally was thinking that this person was gonna be the person that I was gonna be with. You guys know that, like, or you know, most people know that, like, teenage obsessive toxic love. That's what I had. And then once we broke up, I that's all I knew. All I knew was relationships. So I got into a couple situationships. I was in 2 other relationships after that lasted maybe like, if you guys hear Kalia's like cartoons in the background, my bad, let me put it down a little bit. Yeah, I was in 2 different relationships after that lasted maybe like 4 months. And then after that, me and my sister were single for the first time at the same time. You know, we were basically single for like a few months, and then we ended up coming to Virginia, and that's when the rest of my life, you know, until this point started. And so I was in a serious relationship at the age of 20, then I was married and pregnant at the age of 21, and just I went through a lot within that relationship slash marriage. And like I said, it was just like I never had time for myself. I never had time for myself and to truly dig deep about like issues that I have, to dig deep about like my relationships and why I choose certain people and so on and so forth. And now I'm finally at this point, and I'm glad that like he said here, I'm gonna try to look, he talks about grieving, right? When you are going through a breakup, a separation, or whatever the case may be, it is not smart, and I say this because I went through it, it is not smart to go from a really serious relationship slash commitment slash marriage, whatever the case may be. What you're basically doing is you're ignoring the relationship that you should have with yourself, you know, like learning about yourself, because as humans we change literally every single day, you know, like he mentions in this video, and it's so true, like you meet people not every single day, because hashtag quarantine, and you know, a lot of us are homebodies, but we meet people all the time, different people that make us think differently about our own lives and that motivate us or inspire us, and we change. We're constantly evolving, and if you're not doing that, it's because you're not literally sitting down, calling yourself out on your BS, like I mentioned to you guys before, and really like trying to figure out why you have certain traumas in your life, or why the same thing is repeating over and over in relationships or friendships or whatever the case may be. So that's why I'm taking the time right now, and I mentioned this several times, to literally just be within myself, be in a relationship with myself, because I am the person that I'm with all the time, and I want to practice talking to myself like I would to somebody that I truly love, you know, because we're super hard on ourselves, and when we do certain things, like for me, he also mentioned this in the video, I was talking and talking and talking, but I never posted like a little clip of him actually talking. So here I am editing, and I'm actually gonna put a clip from his channel. Go check him out and tell him that I sent you. You guys are totally gonna love his page if you guys are on this same journey as me. Trust me and thank me later. Go subscribe to his channel.
And our healing can be a lesson for another person, right? We need to be examples for the people in our life, right? We need to be examples for our community. So when people see us heal through loss, heal through hardships, that's an example for others. Instead of, again, just bringing distractions by picking up crutches and, you know, diving into substances, diving into people who aren't going to be good for us, and just distracting ourselves. Because what happens? All that sadness, all that pain just builds up within you. And yeah, you may have a smile, you may put a front on, but over time that is going to wear you down, and you're going to have to deal with that grief. And it's gonna hurt 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 times more. You're gonna come out of that grief, you're gonna come out of that sorrow, you're gonna come out of that hardships a new individual, a wiser individual, a stronger individual, right? One that knows who's gonna be best for them when it comes forth in the future. You're gonna be able to identify toxic people from healthy people. That's why I can totally relate to this video, and I'm gonna put it down below. But binge eating, I have had issues with binge eating ever since, I'd say like when I was a teenager, like late teens, and then I didn't really have that problem in my 20s, but after I had Kalia, which was 26, y'all, the binging started, and I had my times where I would work out, lose weight and all of that, but I always had that issue of binge eating. I'm an emotional eater, so that's what I do. And then there's other things as far as like my emotions that I do. Like for instance, after my separation, I felt like I needed to go on dates and stuff like that. I
felt like I needed to do that when I got out of my relationship. You know, a few months later, I'm like, oh, let me go on dates, you know. Went on a couple dates. Some of them were okay. Some men were emotionally unavailable. Some men were a little too much. You know, people I went on dates with like taught me a lot about myself. At the end of the day, you know, I've had times where I was like, damn, like, why can't I meet the one? Like, why can't I meet the one? Like, which had me one day just sitting down, literally crying. And I kind of had to stop myself from crying and feeling the way that I did, because I was starting to feel so bad for myself. And I had to tell myself, like, girl, you need to be happy, one. And two, a man is not gonna make you happy. I mean, they can, but you need to love yourself and focus on yourself, work on yourself, call yourself out on your bullshit, and do the work within yourself and be in a relationship with yourself so that you can be happy with yourself. And once you work on yourself and you're, you know, working on positivity and peace and all of that good stuff that comes into your life, you know, good things start to come into your life. Yeah, let me stop blabbing because I be talking so damn much. But I am really happy for myself, because honestly, like a year ago, and look at me, I'm still talking. Honestly, a year ago, I was like not in the right mind frame when it came to knowing my worth. And I used to preach about it so much, but like goodness, I don't even know if I should say this. There were certain people in my life who I felt like I had to show them that I'm worthy and that I'm a good woman, and that like I'll be so amazing if I was, you know, if you were with me, or whatever the case may be. I had to stop myself from that thought. And that's literally what I was trying to prove in my previous relationship, in my previous marriage. So, you know, repetitive things. You're basically choosing men that aren't the same person but have the same traits, you know. So I'm glad that I kind of let go of all of that. Like, I do not want to date, you know. There's people, shout out to y'all for talking really positive about me, and you know, there's men in man's DMs but I'm just not in the right place right now to even consider having a serious relationship. Like, that's just how I feel right now. Obviously God has other plans, and when God is like, listen, you've been doing the work, you know, you might not want nothing right now, but I'm gonna slide that in there for you because you deserve it, then God, thank you. But right now I don't feel like I need that whatsoever. Like, the thing about me is that, like, relationships, you never truly know a person, and that's another thing within myself that I need to heal and to fix. Like, I have extreme trust issues. Like, you could dead ass be with somebody for 20 years and not know that person, and that's so scary to me. So I'm good single. I'm good not having to tell people where I'm at, even though I'm always home. But like, on the whole, like, why you not texting me? Being single has taught me a lot when it comes to a lot of people, and how a lot of people are just really shady and just liars. And go figure, a lot of people are also in amazing marriages. And I am so, like, I love love, so I love to see when people truly love each other and they're best friends and they're just one. But right now, my whole focus is me. Like, obviously, and I say this all the time, obviously my kids are my main priority but I am also my main priority as well. Like, I have never in my life been a priority to myself, and I'm literally with myself all the time. Like, bitch, we together, okay? Me and you, like, I'm always with myself. I sound crazy, but I'm always with myself. So I'm truly having a relationship with myself, and learning about, you know, my issues, things that I love and things that I want to do in my life, making mistakes along the way, because girl, I made some mistakes. Y'all, I just be talking. But after I watched Hindz, I think that's his name. After I watched him, y'all, I like literally binge watch. Like, he has just so much wisdom, and his videos, like, he has a way of speaking to you like he's literally talking to you only. And if you guys hear that in the background, it's because my niece is sleeping over. Jericho is here. She's actually been here for the past couple days, so I'm actually gonna finish this vlog and then go drop her off. But yeah, I'm gonna link him down below. For those of you who are on your self-love journey, trying to be in a relationship with yourself. You know, some people, it's crazy how some people don't get the whole concept of just being by yourself, being alone. I feel like society automatically thinks that just because you don't have somebody that you're miserable and that, you know, life is horrible and that you just need somebody because you're by yourself and you're lonely and stuff like that. And you know, there are times, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who are on self-love journeys that, you know, it can be hard. Don't get me wrong, I do miss, you know, sometimes having like a companion. Sounds like I'm talking about a dog, but like have somebody there to like be excited to watch a Netflix show with, or like just cuddle, or whatever the case may be, you know, like that's all good, but you need to work on yourself inside. So like I mentioned before, you won't repeat the same thing over and over, you know. I don't want to make mistakes and just jump into something because I feel lonely at the moment or whatever the case may be, and then continue the repetitive cycle. Like I want my kids to see true love and to know that I didn't bring a whole bunch of men into the house, they met a whole bunch of men or whatever the case may be, and then, you know, I just had issues with men, and I don't want that, you know, for my kids. I'd rather them see me by myself, happy, you know, doing what I gotta do for my kids, and having them see me talk about like self-love, because I even talk to them about it, and I try my best to have them, even though Kalia's young, but I talk to Jericho a lot about like how he should speak to himself. We actually had a conversation yesterday, and you know, I just want that for them. I want them to have a strong mommy. I mean, I am strong. I've gone through a lot of stuff, and when they're older they'll know things that I've gone through, but I also want them to grow up knowing to love themselves, because I feel like that's something that you should learn in school. Like I don't know what school is teaching, like math and all of that stuff, like it's awesome, but they should be teaching about things that about life, like true life, like loving yourself, even things that have to do with homes and taxes and all of that. But there's another conversation for another time. But yeah, that's something that should be taught. And anyways, I feel like I'm going on a tangent, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoy Hindz. You guys, he is amazing. Like I fell in love with his channel, I fell in love with his vibe. Like there's not a lot of menses out there who be thinking and talking like that, so I was just like watching him like just in awe. Like I can totally relate to a lot of the things that he said and a lot of the things that he's currently practicing in his life, you know. So for anything that you guys heard in this video, let me know if you guys want me to go in detail with certain things that you heard on here. Let me know so I could do like specific videos, because I feel like I'm always talking about like why I choose to be single. But if you guys would like to hear certain stories about certain things that I have mentioned in this video, like briefly, let me know. Okay, stay safe, try your best to be positive, try to find yourself. Like if you're going through a separation right now or a breakup, trust me, I know it's hard. Trust me, we tend to listen to people who say like, oh, in order to get over somebody you gotta get under somebody. Like that's the dumbest quote ever. Don't ever do that, especially if there's still feelings involved. And I'm glad that I have this platform where I can talk to you guys about my journey. Like you guys have seen me crying my little ASS off. You guys didn't see the behind the scenes, because it was worse behind the scenes, especially at nighttime during shower times and all of that. But I'm so glad that I got past that stage, because it's all about healing. That was a healing process. I was grieving last year and the year before. Like, was it last year? No, last year was 2020. 2019, I was grieving. Then it was anger. And now I feel like I'm here, self-love, unbothered. You can continue doing your little negativity, having your devilish ways. I'm here trying to actually grow and trying to better my life, you know. Anyways, let me stop blabbing for real now, and you guys will see me tomorrow. Once again, comment down below and let me know if you guys want me to speak about a specific thing that you guys have heard me talk about, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.